Listen, where they at? Where are they at? We complain about these men out here and some of the women out here that they won't get off their ass and they won't help out their significant other. They won't do the things that their significant other require for them to do to help them in the household. You know what happened? You mothers and fathers out there, you didn't train them. You didn't train them up. You didn't give them the tools to make, to make a household, to run a household. You didn't do this. I'm not talking about all of y'all, but I'm saying, look back and think about it. Roll it back. You got boys and girls out there. Did you teach them how to wash clothes, wash dry, fold clothes up and put them away? Did you teach them how to sweep and mop the house? Did you teach them how the household runs, the things that they need to do in the household to keep the household running? Did you require them to go out and take the trash out and different things like that? If you had a home, did you require them to go out and mow the yard? Did you show them those things? Fathers, did you show the sons how to change a tire, how to change the oil in a vehicle? All these things that they need to know about a vehicle before they get a vehicle. Did you train them? Did you teach them these things? Did you teach them if you fall down as far as you get hurt, you get sick? Did you teach them how to make things run? Did you teach them how to cook? Did you teach them how to wash dishes? Did you show them that? Did you require them to do these things? Because the same women and men out there that are complaining about their man being worthless, where he never helps out around the house, he never does a damn thing, he does work, and when he does work and come home, he don't think he's required to do anything. These are the same kids that you raised. You raised these kids, and you didn't give them the tools they needed to go forth, and when they get with a significant other, they can continue to use these tools that they learned from you and your household. Now, I'm not trying to bash y'all. I'm just telling y'all this is what happened. There's so many men out there that these women are saying they are worthless. They don't do shit around the house. They don't help them cook. They don't come in the kitchen and wash the dishes while the significant other, wife, girlfriend are cooking. They don't do any of these things here. They're not sweeping up and mopping and doing all these things. They're not going to say, hey, babe, I'm going to put the clothes in the dryer and I'm going to put them in the washing machine, then take them out of the dryer. These are the things that you didn't teach them. You didn't teach them. You didn't require them to do that. You let them sit in their room and play video games. Playing video games, they go out and play out to the playground, shoot basketball, do all these things that they hang out with the boys and stuff like that. These are the things that they did when they should have been learning these basic skills. I made a video, I made a post about this a couple weeks ago about train your kids. Teach them how to clean, and mop. It flopped. Nobody paid attention to it. But this is what happens when you don't do those things. You send these kids out here and they turn to young men and women and they go into relationships and they get married and they don't have these skills. How many women out there don't know how to cook? Young women don't know how to cook. And they go into older women. How many men out there ain't never picked up a damn broom or mop or anything like that? Ever put a cycle of clothes and washed and then dried them out and folded them up? How many of them did y'all send out there? Y'all men and women. So we, as parents, it's our job and our duty to prepare our kids for this life that they're going to go out here into. We have to prepare them, learn them, these men and women. Because if a young man goes out there and he's living on his own, he needs to know how to cook. He can't depend on damn McDonald's and Burger King and Popeyes and Church's Chicken and all this every damn day to eat. He needs to learn how to cook some damn basic skills. And it don't take that much. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. All you got to do is put in the time, bring them in the kitchen, put them beside you, show them how anybody can cook food. It's how you season it. Show them how to season it. Bring that young lady into the kitchen, your young girl, and teach her. Start teaching them young. And now when they go out there, they'll be productive and there'll be something for somebody, a great catch for somebody when they do find somebody or somebody finds them and takes interest in them and eventually marries them. They won't be like a lot of these men out here that can't do shit, won't do shit. And some of these people, these young people that you sent out there, you did train them. You did show them. You did everything you were supposed to do. They made the decision to be the lazy ass person, that lazy man or that lazy young lady out there now. They made that decision. So I'm not bashing you mothers and fathers. Because some of y'all did y'all due diligence and they turned out some great men and young women that are future older kings and queens. You did that. But some of y'all didn't. And maybe it was because as a mother, you was a single mother and you was working and doing everything and working 2 jobs and you couldn't do that. But if you had the time as a mother and a father and you to put in that to work, put in that work. And now, my younger women and men that are raising kids now, do that. Require them to work. Require them to do things. Require them to cut the yard if you have a home. Require them to clean. Show them all these tools. Give them these tools so that as they go forward, they're going to be productive young men and women. But don't coddle them. Don't just buy them everything they want and give them everything they want. They want Jordans, they want this, they want games and all this and that. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's a time where you cut that game thing off, and now it's time to come down here and help me in the damn kitchen. It's time to take the garbage out. It's time to damn wash these damn dishes down here. It's time to go out and pick up the doo-doo from the dog and walk the dogs. Require them to do things. Give them that kick in the ass and have them to do things so that they're not wind up being these lazy women and men that's out here that y'all are so much complaining about. And you're right to complain, but some of these are your young daughters and your young sons that went out there and got into relationships, and now that's what happens. And now you done gave them 20, 30 years where you complaining, they require them, begging them to help you. They gave you no help. And either he winds up leaving or you kick him out or you wind up leaving because that person is not doing a damn thing but sitting on their ass. They think they're going to work and coming home and sitting in a recliner holding it. That's it. I work today. I don't require to, I'm not required to do anything at home. Because my mama never required it of me or my dad. They just let me sit in my damn room and eat and damn look at video games and everything. Call me to eat. I eat and went back in there and did what I want to. Go out and play, do all the things, everything I want to do. But nothing that's going to help you when you go through life. When you go off to college, you got all these skills. You don't need somebody to help you. You know all these skills. If you go into the military, you already have these skills. Whatever you do, if you go into a relationship or move out and move in with your significant other, you have those tools to help them out. But don't send them out here unprepared and then down the line, somebody else inherits them as their significant other, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, and they have no damn skills. No skills. Train them up. It says that teach up these young people up into what they're going to become in the future. That's as parents, that's our job, that's our duty. And as grandparents, uncles, aunties, and all of that. Teach them. Teach them, train them.